Hi, I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining in or coming to watch and see what's going on this side of the camera. Thank you so much. And of course, if you are returning, you know my heart. Thank you for your time also. So, as I say, it's the end of the work week for most of us. It's Friday, and today is another episode of Friday Sews. I want to say thank you to Jen at Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating this hashtag Friday Sews, where we just talk about what we've been working on, what we're planning to work on, talk a little bit about life, whatever as sewers, crafters, artists we want to come on and share. So I have been working on several things this week. I will kind of show you a couple of them. One is I did not enter the hashtag BHM, Black History Month challenge. However, I did sew up a couple of things for that, or I am sewing. I know it's the end of the month, but one of the things is this top. I had showed this fabric previously, but this is the shirt I came up with. And actually, you can't even really see it. It's like a wrap shirt, wraps in the front, but there is elastic here with a tie belt. I actually used a dress pattern, and I was using the shorter version of the pattern. I'll post it up so you can see it because I don't have it in my hand right here. But I used, wait a minute, yes I do. It's not in my hand, but it is right here. Yeah, it was this McCall's 7970. McCall's 7970. I was doing the shorter version, but when I got it cut and tried it on, first of all, it fit a little bit closer to me than I wanted it to. Last year I made the entire dress, had plenty of room in it. This time, some of it may be the fabric, but anyway, it was too short. The shorter version was too short, so I ended up cutting off about 5 inches of it and turned it into a shirt. So I just need to put the neck facing on that and I'll be done. I also did another one, a Mimi G pattern. It's a short-waisted shirt, and I used the purple and gold fabric that I had. You know, I'm not putting that one in the challenge either, but I did want to make a couple of things for Black History Month. The other thing that I decided, you know, everybody's making that Diane von Furstenberg pattern, and of course, yes, I love a wrap dress, so I do want to make one also. I was online today. I didn't decide if I want to do the PDF or if I want to order the actual pattern, but myself and one of my sewing friends, we're going to be making one together, so I do need to get my pattern and go ahead and get some fabric. But when I went in Joann's today, again, looking for patterns, I did get this Butterick 6928. Butterick 6928, as you can see. Here are the line drawings. And it's similar to the Diane von Furstenberg pattern. Now, I don't know the history of Vogue or the history of Butterick patterns, but I know in my early days when I was sewing, it was always said that Butterick brought out Vogue, or Vogue brought out, not bought like purchased, but created, you know, or added to the collection. So Butterick, and then they came out with Vogue. So their patterns have been similar for a long time, but I don't know the history. However, I thought to myself, wow, I think I'll make this Butterick one, see what it looks like, and then of course I'll make the iconic DVF Diane von Furstenberg one. This one has the collar like hers does. It has a sleeve. The cuff is different than the one on the Diane von Furstenberg. Even the front, because there's no gathering or anything here. But I did try it, and I have a fabric. I had this fabric that I bought not too long ago. It's a knit. Actually, it's really nice. I think you may be able to see it here. But you do have the bodice, you know, front and back, and then of course the skirt front and back. It does wrap, and it does have pockets. Yeah, it does have pockets in it. So I carefully placed where I wanted the flower in the fabric. I think I tried it on. I felt like I did a pretty good job of the way that I placed it. I wanted it mostly black, but I wanted the color. See, here's that pocket. But I wanted the color to be in it. But anyway, it's turning out pretty nice. You probably can't see the entire bottom, but the bottom of it has the flower. Some in the front, some in the back, but it's a lot of black around the bottom also. And then this will fit up here like this. So that actually turned out pretty, is turning out, I'll say, pretty nice. So then the other shirt for the Black History Month that I was making is under here. And here's the Ankara fabric. It's a Mimi G shirt. Do I have that over here? Yep, bear with me. It's Simplicity 8889. And there's the shirt there. But I'm going to tell you, every time I look at this shirt on a hanger, it looks like it belongs to a kid. But it's actually really cute. It's the purple, black, and gold Ankara. I've already done the buttonholes and put these black buttons on it. It has this mock collar, short sleeve, and then the back, it's the high-low, so it's high here and low here. And there is a yoke and a pleat here, so it's actually looking pretty good. I don't have any photos right this minute, or even to put in this video, but I will be taking pictures in both of the Ankara pieces. So those are the three things that I worked on this week, aside from I'm still trying to get my evening collection finished up. And I work on my quilt. I'm doing 24 quilt blocks in 2024. And so they've already been cut. Some of the pieces have already been sewn together. So I'm working on that a little bit. I'm trying to do two blocks a month. So that's coming along slowly. I didn't choose a hard pattern, a hard design, nothing complicated. So I'll be finished it in plenty of time by the end of the year. So I'm actually just working on it little by little. But that's what I've worked on this week. Finishing up my evening collection. That's going to come out, I said, by the end of February. I'm pushing it, but I believe I'll have it ready. My two Ankara shirts, and then of course my Butterick wrap dress. So I always say it, yes, I work on more than one thing at a time. And even if I don't work on the pieces at the same time, one day I might decide, okay, let me go ahead and finish up the purple, and then I'll go ahead and finish up, you know, maybe the dress. It just really depends on how soon I want the garments. But I do like to sew multiple things. Now, if it's something that I'm really, really, really excited about, I'll go ahead and finish it. So when I picked up this pattern today, this morning I was at Joann's 9 o'clock when they opened. I picked up this pattern, and I knew that I had this black and pink fabric. I'm all over the place today. Bear with me, y'all. I knew that I had this fabric at home, so I came right home to cut it out and get started on it. I still have to put in the sleeves and, of course, the facing on the front. But see, when you've been sewing a long time, that's what you do. My smart self looked at the pattern, looked at the guide sheet, but obviously not too well, because I was like, oh, I know how to make this dress. I don't even need the guide sheet. And I went on and made the skirt part, put the pockets in it. I went on and made the bodice part and was ready to do this. And then I was like, oh yeah, they put the collar on and the sleeve in before they connected the bodice to the skirt. It does make it a little bit easier. And when I'm sewing things, I normally will do all of the bodice, all of the skirt, and then connect it. But I was so excited to see what this was going to look like. I went on and started it. I was thinking about making it sleeveless, but I think I'll go ahead and put the sleeve in it. I might do a short sleeve because the weather's changing. I don't know, but it has that nice cuff with those 3 buttons on it, so I don't know. But anyway, that's kind of just an example of how I'll do. So I had the fabric, but I bought the pattern this morning, and I was like, ooh, I really want to see that made up. I might make it up and be able to wear it to church on Sunday. But that's what I've been working on. So much about life. Things are going well at the church. But I do want to share before I get off here that March 1st of this year will be my 1-year anniversary for having this YouTube channel. And so what I am going to do, March 1st is a Friday, so on Saturday, March 2nd, 6 p.m., I am going to have be hosting a Zoom meeting. So I am inviting anyone and everyone to come join in. I have the information for the Zoom on my community tab. But I wanted to know before we even get to March 2nd, if you have any questions for me, is there anything you want to know, anything you want to ask me about sewing, or something you may want to say, I would really appreciate you sending those things to me early. And I have that email address on the community tab also. You can just send those questions by email so that when we meet on March 2nd at 6 p.m. on the Zoom, I will already have those answers. And that's my appreciation for all of you who have subscribed, all of you who just, who tune in, whatever it is, you do to help support what I am doing here. We're just one big community having fun together. So just wanted to put that out there. I've been talking a little bit about it. Go to my community tab so that you can see it, and we'll see what to do from here. I'm going to be finishing up. All 3 of these things will be finished this weekend. And then, of course, next week I'll be ready for something else. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button. Share my channel. Of course, I enjoy you subscribing. I enjoy you scrolling through. But more than anything, like I always say, ring that bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. And yes, you can look forward to seeing me modeling these garments that I make, maybe on a short, maybe on another video, but I will let you see what they ended up looking like. Thank you so much. Bye.